Revelio.
I'm too afraid to venture out alone with all that's going on.
Quite a few hamlets outside of Hogsmeade. I'm going to try and visit them all this year.
Life seems rather dull in the hamlets around here. I'd much rather live in a big city like London.
Revelio.
Why is it that whenever I hear from Hogwarts, it's to tell me
right?
my
Look
child
like you've
has
seen a
broken schoolroom again?
Get away! All of you!
Are they from the restricted section?
No, and none of your business.
There you are, sneaking past
I
me!
know.
Ungrateful and frankly unacademic.
Revelio.
Reading
Still
can
like
be
a
as
muggle.
magical
I
as
got a
any
look at one of
spell.
them.
Why
Saw
can't
something about the
students see that?
Cruciatus curse. I did.
Oh, shut up.
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Black noticed the scuff on his shoe and would not take another step until a house elf polished it away for him. Horrid man.
Revelio. 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 Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Have you been to the alley?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Wingardium Leviosa. Repulso. Confringo. Incendio.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
That seems a bit more dangerous than teaching potions.
Often, yes. Though I've seen some remarkably creative concoctions brewed in my class. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbor in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was mistaken, and they knew we were coming. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
I suppose being an aura is dreadfully dangerous. I'm sorry.
It is at that. But survival is not guaranteed for any of us. Pay attention. And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Well said, Professor.
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Repulsor! Confringo! Instantly! Defendo! Revelio!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Please could you remind me the purpose of my tasks, Professor?
Of course, dear. Professor Weasley has kindly asked that I give you some tasks to ensure that your learning continues to flourish outside of the classroom. Once you've completed them all, be sure to return to me, and I'll know that you're ready to learn Flipendo.
Revelio. Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
You can feed a bee. Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds. It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
Revelio.
Now, where did I set my traps? Was it Lower Hogsfield? I did always like a polite...
Let's finish this job and be done with it.
Someone messing about?
Arrest them.
What was that sound?
Revelio. Protego! That was a mistake.
So very weak.
I've seen your hand.
You having the knack at all?
Don't think you're going to get out of this alive.
I've seen you. Strategies won't work on me.
Head in the clouds, this one.
Incendio.
Nice try.
Protego. Stupid one.
Think you're clever, don't you?
What have you done? Stupid red coming here. Protego! No, must begin.
Reductor. I think that one hurt.
Confringo, real quick. That's the best you can do. Incendio! Is that all? Quite conductive, aren't we?
Reductor.
Good also. Incendio.
Confringo. You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart?
Incendio.
Expulso! I'd advise you not to do that. Might want to look up.
Protego.
Pathetic.
Confringo.
Are you even trying? Perhaps you ought to give up.
Too
Slow.
Depulso.
You'll need to be quicker to...
Expulso. Protego.
Oh, forever.
Incendio. Expulso. Glacius. Confringo. Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder. Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Compulso.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Compulso. Glacius. Confringo. Glacius. Revelio.
I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here. They never see it coming.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Over here. Revelio.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Quickly now.
Revelio.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis. Petrificus Totalis. Well done.
Revelio.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Petrificus Totalis.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Revelio.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. What was that?
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio.
You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before. Someone there?
Petrificus Totalis.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. Let's get this. Who do you think you are? I won't rest. Rather unwise.
Incendio.
Well done.
Repulsor.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizards.
Revelio.
This is different somehow.
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though.
Looks like we found the entrance.
Confringo! It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio. I wonder who this is.
With
Incendio. Revelio.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Revelio.
A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry.
Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Revelio.
Revelio.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Revelio.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Revelio.
What have the Keepers planned for me?
Compulso. Accio. Revelio.
These look familiar.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Was it Accio we used before?
Revelio. Compulso.
That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
What did that burst of magic do? More statues.
Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo.
Not making this easy on me.
Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Revelio.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Stupefy. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio. Defendo. Stupefy. Confringo. Revelio. Protego. Accio. Confringo. Defendo. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio.
Don't like the look of this.
Confringo. Defendo. Stupid. Confringo. Defendo. Protego. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Arresto Memento. Glacius. Confringo. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Defendo. Arresto Memento. Confringo. Confringo. Defendo. Arresto Memento. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Accio.
What a relief.
Revelio.
Another pensive.
Revelio.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map.
Revelio.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor. Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Revelio.
Revelio.